Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the DCUO SourceCast. I am, of course, Trex, and alongside me, virtually through the internet, is Super Patriot.
Well, what's up, everybody? How y'all doing?
And we got Vagrant.
What's up, guys?
And if you guys are having trouble hearing me, I have to keep my voice down a little bit. Some little children are asleep here in this household, because that's how they roll. I don't question it. I just obey the rules. I try to, at least. So we didn't get to do this last week because I had some malfunctions, but this week I don't have malfunctions. Well,
Technically.
Very true.
He's got no malfunctions with the streaming equipment this week.
Not this week, no. So, so tonight we're going to be doing the 2014 year in review for DCUO, and I took 3 hours of my day. It was a boring day, so I went through a year-long worth of updates and posts, and came up with this comprehensive list, month by month, of what came out for DCUO. So, cannot wait to go into this. But as usual, first, Soups, how was your weekend? Or week?
Week was good. Obviously, FNL's canceled tonight. Was looking forward to the PvP tournament, but that's all right. It's all good. But yeah, other than that, good week. Nothing much huge or eventful happened that I'm remembering off the top of my head at the moment. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Oh, what about you, Vagrant?
Just gearing myself for Amazon Fury Part 2, really. Trying to get a whole bunch of extra marks of Fury and things like that. So I'm pretty prepared for Amazon Fury Part 2. Hopefully when it hits.
Excellent. I have just been working. Well, I was able to hop on last night, finally. League of Assassins Stronghold Legends PvE was released this week, and it was released, went to the forums. Oh, Legends PvE is bad. Oh, it's terrible. Oh, this is a horrible instance. I'd rather have Gotham Courthouse back. Oh, the forums. You fill my soul of dread. But I still have to read you, because that's my pseudo job. Or at least the job I put myself on. So last night I decided to play League of Assassins Stronghold. But before I go into mine, have you guys gotten to play it yet on live servers? Because we've already played it on test. We remember that day one test of League of Assassins, don't we?
yeah, that was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Vigor, have you gotten to run it yet?
No, when I was actually planning on running it after the podcast. From what my league has told me, similar to the forums apparently, where they're telling me it's not worth running until they fix it. But I'll have to see.
See, I know a bunch of guys in the. I know a bunch of guys in the game, including a lot of guys from my league. Several guys from my league who've gotten a lot of the feats. The lineup feats done already.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know.
Well, just like the forums, it's just how it goes. I mean, yes, as we experienced on the test server, Serpent Claw is disastrous. He sucks. He just sucks all of it. So everyone was really saying to you, wait for him in the third room with Roz. So I went in last night. I tried to get my league to go with me, but no one responded. So I was like, okay, I'll pug this. I have faith. I even recorded it. An hour plus, I recorded all of it. So, yeah, it was eventful. to say the least. Because now,
But you beat it.
Lots of screaming.
no, we did not beat it. No.
You didn't.
No, we had in the first room we had crap. Who did we have? We had Lion Claw. I'm sorry, we had Bolt Claw in the first room, and then the second room we had Lion Claw, which of course those two were simple. The last room we had Blazing Claw and Serpent Claw. You know, I just wanted Serpent Claw to be the last because everyone's done it, and I just wanted to try it out. Well, our first go through at it. Well, first off, let me say now, the Kyle Rayner that we had would not block. I don't care if he had a shield. He refused to block. He would go in with 25% health, and he would die, and we couldn't. Anyways.
Well, it's because the healer's supposed to heal him in there, man.
Stop it. But we, so the first run through, we defeat Serpent Claw. I mean, we ran on him. We did not stop. He went down. We're like, okay, focus on Blazing Claw. All of a sudden, here comes Ra's al Ghul just with his flipping wrist of doom. And I'm like, you're not supposed to be here yet. And he comes running in and just destroyed the Kyle Rayner because, like I said, 25% health. He would not block, he would not roll out of the way, and got the flipping wrist of doom. And I have to put my voice to that video to do a little guide for it, but to say the least, I had two great people in that group who stuck with me and refused to give up, and I remember I think it was like Natural Living and then GOCCYYXX or something. It was a funky name. It was a Sinestro and a Wonder Girl. Those two were stuck with me for forever, and so I give kudos to them. Yes, this is a different mic. This is my headset microphone that I'm using. That's why it sounds weird. It's not my professional mic. So sorry.
Sounds like you have a deeper voice, or like you're sick or something.
I'm keeping my voice low because, like I said, there's children sleeping. So
he's using his late night soul radio voice, DJ voice. That's what he's doing.
Jazz times with Trex.
Well, hello there, all you lovely ladies. Hope you guys are ready.
Coming up on the midnight block. Coming up on the midnight block.
Hope
we
you
got some Alex Ross for you.
Here's that sweet, smooth R&B. Oh, yeah. I don't know why, but I just sound like George Takei to me. That's why I just heard in my own head.
Oh my.
oh my. So, League of Assassins, I have a video coming out for that, and of course, the forums have just been blowing up with the nonsense.
Gotta tell you, I'm gonna kill you.
Wow. So
yeah, real quick. Let's cover that real quick.
Okay.
FNL got canceled tonight.
Yes, it did.
And I'm in game when it gets announced. Nets doesn't even log in an announcement. One of the other GMs announced it, and so it just pops up on the world announcement. FNL canceled for the night, and then there I am. Sorry, folks. Yeah, FNL's canceled. Why, SP? I got on just to do this. I'm like, why'd you cancel it? Why did you cancel it? So I offered everybody. I told everybody I would buff dual pistols. I told everybody I'd buff.
Oh my! Thank you.
Wow. This next.
One of the few out there that still uses.
So FNL was canceled just due to the login issues that everyone's been experiencing since the zombie apocalypse came out yesterday.
Since the H1Z1 virus.
Yeah.
Not the H1N1 like Pixie said in League Chat apparently yesterday.
Oh, God damn it, Pixie. Still love you. But God damn it. Why do you do this to me?
Yeah.
So, FNL was postponed to next week, so next week we should be getting the PlayStation FNL, right? It's going to be next week.
I believe it's a PvE challenge. Next week.
Okay,
Because
so
we had 2v2 Legends was scheduled for this week, and then next week I believe it's a PvE challenge, and the following week is a 5v5 tournament.
okay, so
Which I don't know if I was supposed to say that yet.
probably not.
Uh-oh.
But
So-
there it is.
So stay tuned on the forums in the Friday Night Legends section to find out when the next PvP event will be occurring. So hopefully the login servers will be fixed. Cross our fingers and all that. So tonight's episode.
I
2000.
got on Finder, so I don't know what the deal was. But anyways, yeah.
So 2014, it was a ride, to say the least. It was a wild ride. And as I created this post, I will have to give props to the DCO devs for reaching their goal of 4 DLCs in 1 year. So I will say congratulations to that.
Give him a good old clap.
There, golf clap. So, so let's go straight into this. January 2014, right off the back of coming from 2013's Christmas holiday, we come back. Some of us had to go back to work. Some of us had birthdays during the break. Someone that is an amazing host that you guys all love, that has that soothing R&B voice. Yeah. So January gave us Armories. Armories came out to DCUO. So, and Super Patriot, how do we feel about Armories?
Armories were the best thing that happened in this game to anybody who's got more than 100 skill points since the game launched. Period. I love the Armories.
Vagrant, what about you?
Love them.
It was long overdue. So I'm in the same boat with Super Patriot. I didn't like their release at first when they were announced, but of course the community spoke out, and the devs were like, all right.
Okay.
But overall, I like Armories.
I mean, it was definitely not just as a convenience time. I mean, it was kind of a game changer too, adding into the game, because I mean, not only could you save spec on there that you want to try out, or your normal spec and everything that you just go back to whenever you wanted to and all that. You wouldn't have to completely respec your character and individually replace your gear and everything and all that stuff. But I mean, you go into an instance and say, your controllers die, and you can't get them picked up. Say you're in a run, a raid, and Forsaken's tanking, and he dies on you, and you can't get him, you can't pick him up. I could switch back to tank stance and carry select few for the win.
This is getting too real. This is getting too real right now. Let's bring it back.
Now, Forsaken's in the chat, so I'm messing with it.
I know.
But yeah, I mean, and honestly, and to be honest with you, I actually I did a video about armories and how you could use the armories to kind of like save the day, on a raid, because we were going in there with some people, myself included, to get the EO feat, and our tank went down, healer was in jail, couldn't get the tank up. I switched from DPS to tank stance, and when one of the DPS we had switched to healer, when the healer that was in jail got out, switched to DPS, and it basically saved the whole run right there. So I mean, it was definitely a game changer. I mean, you being able to be a little bit more versatile in your runs. and stuff like that. So yeah, armories are great.
And then also with the release of, in January, was the first DLC of the year, War of the Light Part 1, that began this trilogy series of DLCs. Vagrant, what did you think of War of the Light Part 1?
I loved it. Well, first off, it brought into the game.
Yes, it did.
And
yes,
when I was checking out Rage when they announced it, I thought the power would be really fun to play. If I ever went tanking, I would either be Earth or Rage. I played a little bit with Rage before it came out. I still think the same about it. Still like it. Overall, in terms of the content, man, Strike Team and Mist Recovery are were some of my favorite operations. Assault and Battery, I liked the story behind it. Overall, I really thought that the DLC was solid, and I enjoyed the content a lot. And man, when they brought out Metropolis Battlezone, I was just like, man, I can't wait for this to get expanded. And that's just how I felt about that DLC.
Hell yeah. Soups, what'd you think of War of the Light Part 1? Because you definitely went from fire to rage.
Yes, I did. I switched over to the Rage and all that, and I had a lot of fun with Rage, DPSing. The tank side is phenomenal for tanking. Rage is one of the top tank powers in the game. I'll admit, Forsaken was busting my chops about it in the chat. I had some issues with Rage in the survival modes. I don't know why, but I had issues with Rage in survival modes. So I honestly feel I tank better with fire than I do with Rage. I don't know what it is. I have no idea what it is. But there's some great Rage tanks out there. Rage is a very good tank power. If fire could get some of the health buff that Rage gets, I think fire would be phenomenal. Would be the bee's knees, but yeah. Overall, I loved Rage. The DLC itself, the content, everything. People thought it was a little bit on the light side, because we only had the one raid. But it was a starter to a storyline, and I thought it was a good way, to start that story. The story, a lot of people, miss out on the stories involved behind the content, and they don't see everything that's going on. They just know we got to go in there, we got to beat up this person. We got to go in, we got to beat up this person. They don't. A lot of people don't sit there and why do I have to go fight this guy? Other than the fact that he's a villain, if you're a hero, or why do I have to go fight this guy? Villains by far they have to have a lot of story reasons to go and fight some of the people they do. Why am I fighting Mr. Freeze and then he's selling me gear? Stuff like
Yep.
stuff like that. You guys really need to pay attention to the storyline and to understand why you're doing this stuff. So, but yeah, it was a great introductory to great way to start off the story and everything, and I really liked it. I had a lot of fun with it.
With me being a Lantern fan of every single core, this hit the cylinders for me, and personally, this is still my favorite trilogy just because I'm biased and I love the Lantern stuff. So, and of course, it brought out my current power, Rage, and I absolutely love Rage Rage tanking. DPSing, I'm starting to get the hang of it, but I'd rather tank all day long. Content-wise, it bringing up the solo content for me really worked out really well, and I do like me some operations. So, and also seeing Alan Scott was freaking great, just great.
Yeah.
And so that wraps up January. Only two big things really came out for January. So let's move on to February. February, giving a shout out to Mermaid from the Justice Girls being in the player spotlight. Kudos to you, madam. And then we also got the Valentine's Day quote unquote event where we got the freebie stuff. It's like, look, sorry we don't have a Valentine's Day event. Here's your stuff. Here you go.
Second year in a row they did that.
Which not anymore, because now we got a Valentine's Day event. Now we have an event.
Yes. But did you know? So if you hadn't been on test since last year, you had you log on to test now with a new character. You know that all those feats automatically get rewarded to you. So the only feats that are actually you have to work towards
are the new ones.
Are the new style and the lair items, I believe.
Yep. Yeah, anything that deals regarding with the Aphrodite event from year one, which was fantastic. I might reshare that video, just for old time's sake.
Please don't. No, don't do that.
Yeah, man. Decon, throw up that link. Throw up that link to that video. The hotness, the Aphrodite hotness. And then after the Valentine's Day quote-unquote event, we had Game Update 34. And Game Update 34 brought us the Green Aura, the long-awaited Green Aura. Thank you, Warner Brothers / DC Comics. We got feat unlocking. How awesome is feat unlocking?
I giggled like a schoolgirl unlocking the 20-man challenges.
I do the Ron Swanson giggle now.
Those are the first feats I unlock on any tune I decide to start unlocking feats on.
And then we got the new tier vendor equipment, where now the tier items, the tier vendors are not just selling the gear. It now sells the weapons, the rings, and trinkets. Instead of having to rely solely on running the content, now you can buy them from the vendor. We also got new headquarter map markers, which really works, because now you can actually see where the freaking tier vendors are on your map. The sorcery pet changes. The new 5v5 moon map, which, no, by the way. Still don't like the new moon map. Because I don't get to play quarterback anymore, and I miss that. And then they added new War of the Light Part 1 feats, because the original feats for the DLC was very lacking. And some of them were missing as well. And then finally, we had the Sacred and Wicked weapon packs on the marketplace for you Celestial players. Which, I still like the Sacred weapons. Those things are so good. So good.
Yeah, they both look great.
I'm still waiting for them to add the doggone artifact weapons.
That's true.
I want an artifact weapons pack.
Did they say that they were going to do that?
I don't know. I drop a hint every now and then.
So that would be cool.
That would be cool. I would throw my station cash.
We have our wallets ready.
Yeah.
And then we come into March. March brought us the character spotlight of Mr. Mixelplick and the St. Patrick's Day event. I don't know why we had a character spotlight for Mr. Mixelplick. It was just weird. I was like, oh, I'm going to add this. This is funny. That was cute. So, thank you, Ryzen. Or Roshan. Thank you, Roshan. He's one of the guys from SOE. He's a great guy. Ooh, chat mentioned Twinkies. Where? We have Twinkies? Oh, do I even lift? Yeah, Twinkies. Thanks. Brittany, really? Really? She's supposed to be my girl. What's going on here? You're breaking my heart.
Jeez.
I
don't even like Twinkies. I'm more of a Swiss roll kind of a guy.
He said, get back in the kitchen, Brittany. He said, get out of the chat and get back in the kitchen. That's what I heard. I don't know.
Holy crap.
Man, you are a horrible interpreter. You are horrible. So,
This was a family show.
Well, you did ask her. You did ask her for a turkey sandwich earlier.
turkey sub because she's at Subway. No, God, no, Brittany. You see what you're doing to me? You see what you're doing to me, Brittany? Don't go. Don't go, boo. Don't go. So, wow. So, in March, we also got Game Update 35. Game Update 35 brought us the new style vendor, that Vending Unit 22. That, and ladies and gentlemen, let's also mark this, that it was in March that Super Patriot got his pants.
Strap your legs. And you know what? Only put them on once. Don't care what they look like, just wanted the feet.
I'm pretty sure everybody just wanted the feet.
Right? Just that's it. Oh, now she's in the kitchen eating her sandwich. Gotcha. So we also got the load screen tooltips. That a lot of the tooltips are really helpful, and hopefully the new players in the game are actually really liking them. Then we also got the safe house teleporters, where now any teleporter in the watchtower or in the safe houses or even in your in the nightclubs will now teleport you to the other locations. Thank you. We also got new vendor soders, which, well,
are null and void now.
Whoops. It's like, what is that, like 8 months later? It's like, oh, we're ending that.
Which is why me and SP talked about possibly, you know, if they can change what they do, maybe they wouldn't have to scrap them.
All right, and then we also got the League Management screen update.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the first step towards actual goodness for our league management. So, and then we had our first ever booster bundle with all those, the Nimbus aura, which of course Nimbus never lets down to this day. Wherever you're out there, Nimbus, salute. And
those were rough times for the booster bundle.
Yes, all the money thrown towards the booster bundles. I think that probably paid the devs lunches for like maybe 2 months. They have expensive appetites. And that was it for March. That was it. We got a game update. And then so now we come into April. Another game update. Game update 36. So Game Update 36 brought us the Hide the HUD function, which I was playing with it today because now I have a secret special chocolatey project that was inspired from a forum post that I'm actually doing this weekend. The Hide the HUD function. Damn, Brett, that was cold.
Did she say she wasn't gonna put mustard on your sandwich?
Wow. Moving on. We also got the Tier 6 R&D. What was in the Tier 6 R&D?
Basically what it was is we were able to collect plans early. They added in like the Tier 6 recovery kit, the Catalyst 6s and stuff. Couldn't buy them yet because Amazon Fury Part 1 didn't come out yet. But they put that in so you could start collecting.
No, it came out
stuff.
the same day. It came out the same day. Both that update and the DLC came out on the same day.
Hold on, let me get to the... Actually, it was Game Update 36 came out first.
Yeah.
I have this... I literally wrote this down as like the list by day, what came out first. So
Well, it's you were looking at Sour's post, right? He has it like listed by date.
no, I literally went page by page in the announcement and game updates, and Why didn't I not go
You
to
should have went to
Source?
Sour's update
Oh
guide.
my
He
God.
has it listed by date.
Why did I not go to Source page? I spent
Sour is a fantastic human being. Trust me.
I went through 10 pages of announcement and game update forum posts, page by page, looking for this stuff. I never thought to go to Source page. I am so sorry. I need to be alone, literally now. So.
But anyways, yeah, like you said though, the Tier 6 R&D, that basically, it made it so we were getting the Tier 6 plans, the equipment interfaces and the focus elements, which we technically could not get until the DLC dropped.
Yep.
Yeah.
Which shortly followed.
Yeah, it was literally like was it a couple days or maybe even just a week? It was right after 36 hit.
Yeah, it was like a week in between. And then we also had the total recovery kits on the marketplace. There you go, Super Patriot. I know you love.
That was a fantastic addition.
We love those. Fantastic addition for anybody out there who's got their farming feet done.
and then, of course, remember that.
On that one.
And now, Game Update 36 also brought us the combat balance changes, the jump canceling, the weapon traits, the animation consistency pass, the target limit pass, the supercharge.
The game was destroyed forever. The game was destroyed forever. At least that's everybody's reaction to it.
Doomsayers. Everybody was like, Final Fantasy 14's gonna kill us. Elder Scrolls Online's gonna kill us.
Yes, this was the update that brought in. This was the update that killed the Hardlight players.
Well, this was the update that made the game just as good as other games, really.
Pretty much. Pretty much. And then also in April we had the All Access membership launch. Now the All Access membership is of course what we're all experiencing now, where for the flat rate of $14.99 we get access to all of the SOE games. You get your monthly station cash as long as you log into those games and actually hit redeem. Crap, I haven't hit redeem. I didn't hit redeem last month. What the fuck is wrong with me? Hitting that redeem button is such a chore. I just want it just given to me. Let me be lazy.
Keep in mind though, folks, now this all access membership thing is more pertaining towards PC and not console.
That's right. What did the console get for?
Nothing.
Well, they got something for the DC
Nothing.
side, didn't they?
I'm pretty sure we got nothing.
Okay. You got nothing. Fine with me.
Pretty sure if I wasn't a council member, I would not, be able to, get on to other, SOE games without having to pay for them. Pretty sure whenever I log into my, station account, I don't have any station cash waiting for me to pick it up. So.
True. And also, we got the introduction to Weapon Mastery, which was of the death of Hardlight players. Which I have no consideration about. Oh yeah, sorry, console got the 10% discount on marketplace items.
Oh, yeah. But I mean, you guys got that too on PC, right?
That's correct.
Yeah, we do.
Yeah. So, yeah, we got nothing.
Well, we try. Weapon Mastery, of course, brought in a whole new tier of on the weapon stats in the weapon trees, and it brought a new style of gameplay for characters, which again, Weapon Mastery is an option. It's not mandatory, but it's a really good option to go with. But I want to stress that again, Weapon Mastery is optional, especially now that we have like almost all the AM's advanced mechanics almost out. But Weapon Mastery is optional. You don't have to go for it, but I do stress that you kind of get it because it is pretty good.
Yeah.
Unless you're a
Weapon
tank.
Mastery was... Weapon Mastery essentially was the new clipping.
Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much. And then finally, Amazon Fury Part 1! Yeah! We got some Wonder Woman and Cersei action! With Hippolyta being voiced by that lady from Sabrina the Teenage Witch. Which I forgot. Super Patriot, what's her name again?
I cannot remember who voiced Hippolyta.
All
However,
right.
I can say this DLC also marked the return of, or not the return, the introduction of Susan Eisenberg, the original voice for Wonder Woman from the Justice League and Justice League Unlimited cartoons, and a lot of the movies that they've released, the animated movies DC's released, as the voice of Wonder Woman in the game, which I thought was fantastic.
It definitely was. So Amazon Fury brought in, now we have Gotham City, or actually technically South Gotham, and just like how they did Metropolis, they copied South Gotham, made it into this separate instance, and then we have this first section of Gotham City, or South Gotham, open to us, doing solo missions, killing birds, killing ogres or cyclops. So it was pretty neat. Vagrant, what did you think of the Amazon Fury Part 1?
I had a lukewarm feeling about it. I didn't enjoy it a lot. It was probably one of the fastest DLCs I pretty much 100%ed, as in I got all the feats in maybe a couple weeks, and that's with like not hardcore play. The only thing that I really liked about it is that it was just kind of like a taste for what Tier 6 was going to be, because with this content, everyone, I'm pretty sure, could agree that this was the start of bosses having exorbitant amounts of HP.
Oh my god.
Be in fights for like 15 minutes before bosses would just crumble.
I remember the first night it was on test and Trex was streaming the Themyscira alert, and they were fighting the Phoenix for like 20 minutes, and I'm like, what is going on? I was like...
And that's the thing, though.
The boss was literally the Phoenix. It would not die.
It wouldn't. And this is my first time writing it. No, I didn't hear anybody talk about the Phoenix boss. And then, like, we defeated. I'm like, all right, this is a pretty simple boss. It comes back. I'm like, what the hell? It came back. Then we beat it again. Okay, I think we're good. And it comes back up again. I'm like, oh my god, it won't die. Is this a bug? It's a bug.
And the devs just kind of stepped forward, and they were just kind of like, you know, brushing their shoulders up, and they're like, "Nah, that's intentional, dog."
It was crazy.
Hashtag doesn't care.
But it was Amazon Fury Amazon Fury, we had Weapon Mastery, like, small little hotfix or something before Amazon Fury came out, but Amazon Fury definitely showed us that even though Weapon Mastery is optional, it's stressed that we really need it. That you really need Weapon Mastery for that extra damage. Because, wow.
Especially during the beginning of it. It's been tuned a little bit more, especially with AMs. But it was definitely the taste of what was to come.
Yep.
Which was awesome. But we're not there yet.
And then in May, nothing really happened in May. We got the summer kickoff sale that included base items, armories, layers, and deeds. So if you didn't have any of those items, they just threw it right there in a nice big sale that you can all buy stuff. Mm-hmm. So May was kind of chill.
Well, the marketplace finally added base items.
That's coming. I have it in the list.
Well, I thought that was part of that. What you meant by that? Kickoff sale for base items.
Let me double check, because I don't think so, because I think this actually later. Yeah, base item packs came in November.
Oh. I guess the wording just kind of threw me off.
That's okay.
I don't know. I don't remember updates. It's kind of like.
I think with the May though, you're talking about the amenities were put in the marketplace.
Oh,
May.
was it the amenities?
Yes.
What's
Okay.
that? Okay.
Gotcha.
No, yeah, that was in June. It's right there at the end. Which we're going into now. June! Game update. Yeah.
The improvement.
No. Game update 37 in June. It brought us the amenities in the marketplace, including the base improvements with the 6 amenities instead of 4. I even have a link that you can verify.
Alright.
I got this. So Game Update 37 brought us subtitles. Yay, because, you know, I watch too much anime, and I watch subtitles with everything. Anime, American TV, British TV. Subtitles are always on because I read and I listen. I don't know why, it's weird. And then we also got the Supergirl Legends character brought into the marketplace. And then we had the base improvements, where now you have 6 amenities instead of 4. Very big improvement. New Amazon Fury feats, because they needed to add some more. Earth Power revisions. And then the amenities were added to the marketplace, much to the dismay of Super Patriot.
I was a little annoyed by that. I had farmed and purchased all the collections for those amenities. And
I never really
just
agreed
failed,
that they should have been from collections.
Well, I mean that's I mean I can see your point of view on that, and if they initially were not introduced as collections, I would be I would be more inclined to agree with you. But the fact that they were introduced as collections, and all people had to do was go out and, I don't know, play the game and farm for them, yeah, I'd be more inclined to agree with you on that. However, if they were not initially introduced as collection items, then yeah, I mean, I would have no problem with this.
Okay.
But I spent a lot of money on that damn spork.
Yes, you did.
See, that was the problem, though. You have freaking jerk players who go out there and farm those rare collectibles all the time, making it to where newer players find it almost impossible to get those collection pieces without spending a lot of money. And that's why I never agreed that they should have been collections in the first place.
Yep.
Briefings and investigations is what they should have been.
I could get behind that. Yeah.
I could too. Me too.
One of the new Amazon Fury feats that was added, it was probably one of the most annoying Amazon Fury feats.
Was that the Batman feat?
One of the ones no, it. Well, I don't know. Was that Happy Hippolyta feat there at the launch of the DLC?
Oh my god.
That was at launch. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that was.
Oh my god, worst freaking feat ever.
You completed it, right?
I got it done, but there was times where I was like, let me go do some Toyman missions instead.
I'm pretty sure that was one of the few times in a PvE instance where I rage quit.
I love for the fact.
Okay, fighting the giant statue that was brawling was not bad. Okay, because most of the time, the AI was not retarded enough to stand near his jackhammer, but the archer statue, for goodness sake, the AI is just not smart enough to move away from their death. And I don't even want to talk about it. I'm just glad I'm done with it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, so Darkseid says the actual Happy Hippolyta was after launch, so it was in this update.
Yeah, okay, yeah. Horrible update. Just because of that.
I think they made it slightly easier eventually. I think they added more health to the Cyclops and the Harpy. But they still just die way too easily because the AI is just not smart enough to move away when they're doing an attack that's going to kill them.
Yeah, and the thing is that you find that with the AIs in a lot of games. It's like, I'll be playing. I've been playing Dragon Age Inquisition, for instance, and I'll be fighting a dragon, and I'll be in there doing my tank or DPS part, in there, banging away at the legs or the head of the dragon and everything, and it starts spitting out fire, and I look to see where it's spitting out fire, and there's like my healer sorcery guy, the magic user in my group. He's just standing there, just taking it all. I mean, he's just standing there like doing basic attacks with his staff, getting blasted with fire, and he's not moving. And I'm like, come on, guy. Yep. I'm like, get out of the way. But I mean, you find out with a lot of AIs, and the AI in that instance, with that feat was just, oh my god. Yeah, there were days I just wanted to go run Toyman missions instead of trying for that feat.
Still waiting for when they add to where when you block your pet blocks, when you roll your pet rolls. Just saying, guys.
Just saying.
Well, I wonder if the pass now. I wonder if that feat would be easier now. And I know I'm getting a little bit off topic here because we're doing a review. Mm-hmm. But ever since they did that pass with the pets and everything for Love and War, from getting one-shotted by Carol, I wonder if the same would apply towards your pets in that instance now. Anybody who doesn't have the feat for Happy Hippolyta, go run that instance and let us know if your pet survives a little bit better.
Well, I'm not going in there. Pet, it's just your it's just a companion.
Yeah.
Okay. Also in June, we had a double update. In June, we had Game Update 38 as well, which brought out Survival Mode. Hashtag still congrats to select few. We also brought out Teleporters Amenity. So you guys got teleporters in your bases now. Also brought out Generators, which once again brought out newer stats to increase your stats with in your base. Here we go. Display NPC CR level, which has been very valuable to see where your level is compared to everyone else, which going back into Amazon Fury, when you see this, it actually shows the difficulty on what your CR is compared to them, which was pretty neat. We also got the electricity and hard light revisions, the summer event, and classic Batman Legends for the 75 year anniversary. Which, by the way, right now we are doing the 75th Flash anniversary. I'm not expecting DCO to do anything, but if you go to your local,
I thought we were getting ready to do the 76th anniversary for Batman.
Oh, ha 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 ha!
Since they're still introducing Batman skins for Legends.
Yeah. I would at least just a quick topic. When they introduced the Flash this year,
if DCO is doing anything,
I would be highly disappointed if they did not do something for the Flash. Bring at least 2 skins.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's too easy. It's too easy to be like, all right, here's a skin for Flash. Cool beans. I'd be like, thank goodness they don't just love Batman. Thank you.
I will agree. I think
slowly back away.
I think when they release the Flash this year, I think I agree with you. I think releasing the Flash and then releasing an alternate skin at the same time, true, in the eyes of the people in the forums, they're going to look at the negative, where it's like, oh my god, you released 2 different Flashes, oh, they're greedy and everything. Yeah, they want your money. Did you want just one Flash?
Why wouldn't they want your money?
Yeah, so now...
Think about it, folks. Why would they not want you to spend money on a game?
Or, well, the way I look at it is if they keep introducing content, it's going to keep you around to spend money.
Yeah.
Hello.
Yeah. So, I tried looking at, I couldn't remember if this is hard light revisions, if this was the actual AM advanced mechanic in this game update.
I don't think so.
Because I remember hard light was the first, wasn't it?
No,
I think this was just the
Fire was the first power to get an advanced mechanic.
Okay. Just wanted to make sure.
This was like a revision because the help hard light out with the jump canceling thing.
Because of the weapon mastery and everything passed. You're right. You're right.
Yeah.
Yep. That is correct. Okay, thank you. And by the way, I know once again we're off topic, but is anyone else excited for the summer event this year because of the stat clamping? I'm excited.
Yeah, I'm sure there's people out there going to be able to get
like
some
2 seconds.
I cannot wait to see people try to go straight in and to face roll Aquaman or face roll Ocean Master, try and get that 1 minute feat. Can't wait.
Yeah, I mean, I went in there a few times last year, and with people who were, you know, much lower CR than me and did not understand the mechanics of the fight. And I'm in there, I'm burning them down and all that, and I saw, okay, we're not going to burn them down fast enough. We're going to have to activate the things. I go over to activate the thing, and then there's like the other 3 people that are in the instance with me, just like bang, 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 bang on them. And I'm like, guys, come on. Like, activate the freaking little things, and so we can freaking beat he's dead. We just got to activate these things. That's it. Bang, 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 bang.
Simple,
bang, bang.
Simple mechanics that people just ignore.
Yeah, kind of like the presents in, you know, this holiday seasonal that Forsaken forgot about.
Anyways, so
select few. First league to beat the Owen Science Cells.
Survival mode, yeah.
Survival mode. Still wipe in holiday seasonal.
Oh.
I'm going to stop making fun of you eventually, Forsaken. I'm sorry.
I think he's going to need a Senzu bean for that one.
Senzu bean.
Okay. Moving on to July. July brought us Game Update 39, which was big for Super Patriot once again, because this was in fact the League Halls and League improvements.
Oh my god.
I think this was the fire.
We would have been first.
I think this was the fire AM because it was the fire revisions, right?
I've not seen that in July.
I can of course click the link.
It says fire revisions.
It says fire revisions.
It says fire revisions.
Of course, the forums never really said advanced mechanic. I was looking for the word volatility.
New damage mechanic. Okay, there it is. Yeah, I believe this is it.
Okay, let me.
Yep.
Okay, good. Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking at it now.
Excellent. And then we also had Wonder Girl added to the marketplace. So there's another Legends character with the, you know, freaking deflect bracers that we all love and hate with a passion. Ugh.
Because you can't see it.
I thought it was a blue thing around her wrist.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really, really small. Thanks for the indicator, guys.
Here's a hint. When Wonder Woman pops a skull over her head, stop hitting her.
No. What am I supposed to do?
I have my graphics turned down and I still can't see that shit.
You know what you do. You know, while when you're not attacking her, while she's, you know, got those bracers up, you go and you pick up the other guys who didn't stop attacking her.
That's what I have.
That's what you do.
Because I'm just gonna say it's a dumb mechanic unless you code big flashy words on the screen that says Wonder Woman is preparing her Amazonian deflection. There needs to happen.
Over her head for a while, bro.
It's not. It's too small. It's not very long. It's like you have 2 seconds.
So
I don't know. I've squeezed off a mass dead on her before she's.
Ew. That's nasty.
You're the one that took it there, man, not me.
Took a huge mass debt on her. Ugh.
It was even worse when it was in one of the Sons of Trigon duos, but that's going even farther back. But
so yeah, league halls. We now have a place to be with our leagues and chit chat, decorate, spoon together. It's such a magical experience. So magical. Hashtag one love.
You have to make things awkward.
Well, he tweeted it.
What?
Your league mate spooning.
Oh, freaking clowns. in defense of one of them, he was kind of doped up on pain meds at the time because
in game.
Really bad back. Well, he was on the game, but he had really bad back spasms later that day, and he was on pain meds.
Look, he's taking role playing way too far.
Yeah. But yeah, league halls and everything we got with this update too, man. My league would have been first. I just know it.
I know
we
it too.
We would have been the first ones game wide. We had a plan, well thought out, organized plan. We were going to get it done, but huge login issues. And leagues glitched out and ruined our day significantly. But we were the first USPS, so... Actually, I think we were the first console.
Yes. Yeah, I think you were, yeah.
First on the console to get it, so I'm happy about that.
And then...
They really pulled together.
And then we move into August. August brought us Halls of Power Part 1, which was pretty beast when it comes to their raids.
Yes.
Raids were fantastic. Still love them.
One of my favorite DLCs.
For the raid content, right?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it was.
Not so much Breach. Not so much the League Hall Breach raid.
No. We all agree. We all fall asleep.
Yeah.
I just don't know
Talking
why.
about Security Breach or League Hall Lockdown?
Security Breach, the alert.
Yeah, the alert.
With Mantis at the end. Yeah, I still don't understand how I fall asleep in it. I just don't.
It's easy to, trust me. I mean, because it's another one of those issues where the bosses just have an exorbitant amount of health.
Yeah.
And it takes forever to wear them down.
The first boss takes like 5 to 10 minutes because he has a pet that can shield him, and then the pet shields itself. I'm like, I believe that the pet should not be able to shield itself. That's a little much. I can understand the mechanic of the pet shielding him, but why does the pet shield himself as well?
Yeah.
Needs to be protected.
Kind of drags on the fight.
It does. It does. Also in August, we have the Slim Aura's return. Now, we say Slim Aura's return, but in actuality, it was the Slim Auras were an accident.
It was like a glitch, right?
It was a glitch on the client side that you wear a normal aura, and all of a sudden it was smaller, and it's like, oh, and people are like, what happened to my aura? Oh, this looks nice. Oh my god, I look slimming. And then it went back to that nice fatty aura, and everybody's like, no, we want that back. Bring it back. And so now it came back, and they're all in the marketplace. So yay. And then, of course, I have to make this announcement. August also brought us SOE Live. Yeah! So much goodness, so much fun. A sleeping super patriot. It was great. So great. I'm really happy we...
Trex ending all of his nights at SOE Live in Tharkus.
In his room. In his room.
You said you ended every night at SOE Live in Tharkus.
With Tharkus. See, it's with.
Your words. No, you said in Tharkus. In him. You were deep inside him every night at SOE Live.
What?
Your words, Trex.
I don't like how you said that, and then Gentleman Wolf comes on chat. SOE Live was awesome. I loved watching you guys. I'm like, oh my god.
Loved watching Trex Inside Darkest. Gotcha.
Wow. What can I say? It was that kilt. That kilt was amazing.
Love.
That guy is a... Vagrant's gonna come with us next year, isn't that right, Vagrant? You're gonna come with us this year.
Yep. As soon as the tickets go on sale, I'm buying it.
That's right. Of course, SOE Live tickets will be going on sale this spring. More information will come later on, and what are you still laughing about?
Hashtag wooden spooning.
What? Wow. Well, I mean, it was myself, Cypher, and Tharkus on the trip to find the wooden spoons. So, and Tharkus did get the biggest spoon that they had. So, let me just dig this hole real fast. Just. So, the wooden spoons. It was an instantaneous. Just had to go grab wooden spoons for the keynote, and it went over so well. We're definitely gonna do it again this year. It was a hoot. The journey of the wooden spoons, or journey for the wooden spoons. It was fun, really really fun. And I'm really happy that the PvP tournament winners went home with the giant spoon, all signed by the devs. That was really awesome. At the same time, I think it would have been more awesome if our names were signed on it. But, you know, apparently we're not that big, I guess. I mean, whatever. I mean, we got 44 people watching. We making it big. We're huge. You know? So,
Wesley Live, they actually had several YouTube celebrities there, too.
That's right.
Yeah, you can call them YouTube celebrities. I saw Angry Joe there. Actually, I had a conversation with Angry Joe. He saw me wearing my
Haters Gonna
Make
Hate
Me Famous t-shirt.
Yeah.
He loved it. And Brittany Rombacher was there also.
Blonde nerd.
I think me and Cypher were at... yeah.
Yeah, blonde
we
nerd,
were, me and Cypher were kind of having a little competition there to see who could hook up with her. Or at least get her to come say hi to one of us at the least.
Yeah, this was SOE Live last year was the first year that they did this big streamers and YouTube folks out there, and you could stream on the stage. It was really awesome to have all the DCO players and Super Patriot hop on the stream and say hi. It was an experience. Will they do it again this year? Not really sure. I'm not sure the production cost for that, how it works out. But it was still fun, and hopefully they do it again, because it was a lot of fun. So, moving on to September. September brought us the Gadgets Advanced Mechanic. So now the Advanced Mechanic for Gadgets got the EMP pulse, got their... what is it? The battle display? Yay! Battle display.
Yep.
We also got to see the rare style vendor update. So I know the Hive Defender got onto the vendor on this update, which was very well welcomed. And then we had the Weapon Mastery style selection. Now this didn't happen on the launch of Weapon Mastery that we all hoped. But it finally came out where we can now choose, we have our default weapon styles, but then when you use your Weapon Mastery moves, it showed a different style, and that's what we wanted, that's what we were promised, and we finally got it. Just a couple months later. But you know, finally, right? And then we also had new mainframe boosts, where now we have Tier 3, Boost 3, doing excellent more stuff, and where Orbital Strike became 2 OP. Just 2 OP. And then they also brought Prestige messaging improvements. Just some little fixes there, just to understand what Prestige is going towards and all that stuff. Just some blah. Just blah. That's why I feel it. Then we also got Kyle Rayner added to Legends, being the first Legend to be, Kyle Rayner being both blue and green, using both powers in his weapon tray. So that was pretty neat. And then the booster bundle returns for the second time.
Didn't we also get Guy Gardner?
Later.
Oh, no, never mind. That's next time.
Later.
Yeah. Yeah, gotcha.
That's technically the
I could
third.
have swore we got both of them at the same time. I could have swore we got both of them at the same time.
It was pretty close. I mean, they came out pretty close to one another.
Yeah.
Yep.
Let me make sure we're actually
It's
still...
the booster bundle.
Yes. The booster bundle came back, bringing more auras, bringing these plasmic, awesome auras with us. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I think I enjoyed this one a lot more, even though I really wanted that Nimbus. I really wanted that Nimbus.
I got it.
I have them all.
Yeah, but you got OCD like that.
I gotta have them.
That's true.
I like my smoky aura.
I still have one I need to sell.
Yeah.
I have a green Nimbus I need to sell too.
I got an orange plasmic, and I guess it was okay. I didn't really think it was all that and bag of chips, but it was nice. It was nice. So, let me come back. Alright. And then here comes October. October, Game Update 41. It brought us the Halloween event. Which, I mean, and the Halloween event also was stat clamped, right? That was stat clamped.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
No, it wasn't.
It wasn't?
No.
No, that's right. The winter event was stat clamped.
No, first one was stat clamp was a holiday.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, you still got the face roll over. What was his name? Cashew, the witch boy.
Cashew, really?
Cashew.
His name just escaped me. His name just escaped me. Clarion. That's it. Clarion. Yeah.
Cashew. Cashew and his evil sidekick,
T.
Oh my God. Tekin.
Oh.
Or Tickle. That stupid cat.
Tickin.
Tickle is
Tickin. Yeah, Tickin. Tickin is evil cat Tickin.
Oh, I'm texting her right now. She's getting that Skype message.
Yeah, I'm sending it to her right now. Don't worry about it. I got it.
Good man. We also got Survival Mode Trigon's Prison. Remember who was the #1 league from that? I don't remember. The only thing really it was like publicly announced. That's okay. But anyways, the Survival Mode Part 2, Trigon's Prison. Yarr! Then we also Link Death came back. Kind of rough once again, but I think it's smoothed out pretty well. At least on my experience.
It's a welcome feature.
Yes. We also got PvP Season 3, which, Super Patriot, would you like to touch a little upon Season 3?
Don't want me touching this right now, man.
Alright, next we also had...
looked good on Season 3, PvP Season 3, it all looked very good on paper. However, a lot of things that we ended up getting with it as well that was not on that paper are things that nobody freaking likes. And I'll talk about that in there. I got a soapbox I got to get on.
No.
I'm not going to do it.
Thank
I'm
God.
not going to do it during the year review.
Thank you. There is prayer. Prayer works. We also had the really awesome Armory imprint options, where now you can now instead of doing everything, you can do just styles only, weapons only, or technically skills only, or powers only, or only options. We love options. Great job to the dev team for that. Great job. And then we also got new loot notifications and trade improvements. Now the new loot notifications is basically on your screen, instead of showing when you get loot, instead of showing one thing at a time, it's going to show you three things at a time, and then just keep scrolling through it. which is a very good improvement. I think I kind of probably want it maybe a little lower and like right above my action bar. That's how I really more appreciate it. But I mean, where it is, it's okay, but maybe just a little lower. Maybe when the new UI comes out, it'll be more prominent. Much more prominent. We can only hope.
We all hope for that.
Yes. And then, Guy Gardner Legends. We got Guy Gardner. There he is right there. So.
He's just red, but he's wearing his green.
Yes, he is.
If I'm not mistaken.
Correct. He's wearing his green. He's showing off his green ring, which I mean, and Guy being really different. And we also seen that the art department brought us.
Guy's a dick. He's a dick. Just say it.
I'm not going to deny.
Guy's a dick. Come on.
So the one thing I really like about Guy Gardner is the art team brought us this new two-handed style, which is a 2x4 with a nail in it. Not violent at all. Not violent. But it was really pretty to look at. And then also in October, really cool, Green Arrow came in Legends. We got Green Arrow as well. Which, I don't think I think he's the most well-liked, but not the most well-used.
No.
Well, he's our first bow user.
He is our first bow user, yeah. And I'm not sure that the players understand how to use bow, unless you have been a bow user.
Which honestly, a lot of launch players that did a lot of PvP and all that would probably could really gravitate towards Green Arrow.
Yep.
Because I don't know, Vagrant, you may remember for a long time there, the bow was like flavor of the month weapon for PvP. At least it was on console.
No, I don't remember.
Everybody was using the bow. Trex was even using the bow, for crying out loud. He was tanking with it.
I regret nothing.
I just remember one-handed days.
Yeah, the one-handed days. Well, bow was like before one-handed. One-hander.
Oh.
Bow's explosive shot used to hit really freaking hard. That was also before Arrow Storm split.
Yep.
Damage for Arrow Storm used to not split, so you would get a lot of damage on people.
All right, and then here comes November. November brought us Game Update 42, which Game Update 42 brought us skimming. Oh, the first movement mode variant, skimming. Which I skim a lot on the test server, not so much on live, but really like it. Something different. And once again, I'm putting this on the table. I really want rollerblades for speedsters.
Oh yeah, they gotta do it. I love skimming. I've only put one tune to skimming. That was my Quantum, because it just made sense to me. I might do it with my mental villain. I'm not sure, but it just made sense to me for Quantum there. And I've actually got the color of the discs to match the color of the powers. So, and he's got the blue aura on, cosmic skin. Fantastic. He looks awesome. I love skimming. Skimming's really cool. It's fun. It's still basically flight, but it's fun.
Pretty much. We also got introduced to survival mode progress points, where now we can officially save at a certain spot on survival mode and go back to it, as long as everyone's actually gotten up to that point. If not, you gotta go back down to the other one. Or you can just kick them and just find someone else up to that point, which I wouldn't recommend because that's mean. So mean. And then we also got base item packs in the marketplace. So we all know that the base items were all random. Of course, you can go to Joker's Funhouse and get like some of the things that dropped in there specifically. But now you can buy the pack for it that will include all those items. Well, I think some of them actually, not all. So,
You get a lot from those things.
Do
I
you?
mean, a lot. Oh my god. Yeah, because one member of my league, he bought the which one was it? The medical one. There's
Oh,
so
yeah.
much stuff. He ended up donating a bunch of it to the league hall. I was like, good lord, man, you paid for this stuff though. He was like, yeah, I know. He's like, I got nothing else to do with it. I was like, all right.
Rock on. And
I
then
mean, hey, that is an encouragement for league halls.
it is. And then finally,
You don't get any prestige from donating that stuff though.
you do
Keep
not.
that in mind, folks.
No prestige. And then at the end of November, we got War of the Light Part 2. And once again, the 4th DLC to come out in a year. They hit the mark. I'm so happy they hit the mark. Because that was their goal, was to hit 4 DLCs in 1 year. Technically like 1 every quarter. And they got it. Pretty neat. So War of the Light Part 2, which is on live servers right now, which I can't really talk much about because I still don't have the CR to run the content, which is just so upsetting. So upsetting. So I'll let you guys talk about War of the Light Part 2.
Mod your gear.
I'm freaking modded. And if it wasn't for the fact that why the hell is the tier 5 mods? That's what's in Amazon Fury. Tier 5 mods.
Okay.
Yeah, why are they marks of triumph instead of marks of fury? Huh? Why? And plus, I don't want expert. I don't give a crap about expert. I just want the normal mods, and I want to use my marks of fury. I don't want to spend 15,000 marks of triumphs. I just don't. Huff.
You can convert your marks to fury, man.
Well, I know. But I mean, it's cheaper. I mean, it's 5 marks of fury instead of me having to get 10.
That's how I pay rent on all my stuff anymore. I don't go back and run like tier 5, raids anymore. For Triumph, dude. I just run the tier 6 stuff, and I've got more fury than I know what to do with anymore. I've got like 13 freaking 10 fury tokens sitting in my bank, waiting for me to have to collect them so I pay rent. And honestly, I don't need to collect any of them right now because I'm sitting like 140k Triumph.
Yeah. So.
Don't sit there and be mad. Don't die. You're sitting there. You're fuming right now. I can smell it.
Ew.
I can smell it.
Oh, okay. I would expect Vagrant to smell it because he's a lot closer.
Get expert mods in your gear.
Fine. Put the X-ray mods in my gear. Don't give a shit about expert.
Step your game up.
Leave me alone. And in December, finally in December, brought us Game of... Yeah.
Let me put it in perspective for you. Okay?
God damn
Pixie
it.
has been back for about a month and a half now.
Don't start.
All right.
Do not start.
She came back at 94 CR. She's running Love and War with us now.
I did videos. I just got done with a super secret project for my buddy. I just got done with it, and now he's giving me another project to get prepared for. I run another channel. I am a busy beaver. But I do compliment her on her fortitude to get caught up. So kudos, Pixie, who's not here in chat, which I'm going to blast you on Twitter about. But kudos. But really pisses me off. I'm only like 2 CR away, and I'm fully modded. I'm like, crap. And I even ran Necro, and I got nothing but marks. And I was like, can I get some gear? I just want some gear. That's all I want. Oh. But anyways, Game Update 43 from December. It brought us the first Legends PvE, which was Saskatchewan Courthouse. It brought us a new League Hall environment, which was Undersea. We like Undersea. We got the... Then we got the Displayed Equipped CR. that no one likes.
I love it.
Okay, one person likes it. Actually, make it 2 because I don't mind.
Mostly because I'm 111 for both roles, so it doesn't matter what people see. But I like the fact that people come in and say, "Oh yeah, I can DPS that," and sure, you check and yep, they can run it, and then you look at their equipped CR, and they're a 102 DPS. Dude, really?
I don't care about it because in other games you can see people's gear score.
Yep. So people who still do not like the displayed CR, get over it. Welcome to MMOs. And then we got the reset loot locks for group, where if we were all in the party and you guys were locked out of a raid and I wasn't, like, hey, you know what, guys? You guys are going to come and help me. Let me unlock this for you. Let me be nice.
You heard it, folks. You heard it, folks. If you carry Trex, he will reset the instance for you.
I have no problem with that. I'm not doing anything else with my replay badges.
I'm down with that.
I mean...
Vagrant's like, rolling a hero.
There you go. So... uh-oh.
Or you just ask Brittany on the console side and all that, because Spittle gives select few replay badges all the time.
Yeah, he does. Yeah.
Yeah.
All the time. Nothing special either. It'd just be like, oh, Spittle, you're on. Oh, you noticed me. Here's some replay badges. We also got PvP Arena and Legends rewards. They redid the rewards system. Super Patron, can you display that a little bit?
Yeah, this is mostly for 1s and 2s, and mostly for like lair battles, where people could go in there just like ruffle stomp somebody through in lair battles, and that's like how people were mainly gearing up. It was an incentive to run larger group sized instances, PvP instances, to earn your gear and stuff like that. Because like 8s are like a wasteland right now. It's like a ghost town in 8s.
They still are. They still are a wasteland.
Yeah, because everybody's just going to run 4s or 5s instead. But
they should have just scaled it. They should have went like, 1s and 2s.
Yeah. Hey, preaching to the choir, sir. I suggested increased marks for the 8s. Believe it or not, I was doing my part as a community council member and making a good suggestion out to folks, but sometimes they don't listen to us. Why? Because we're not really
we're a focus group.
They don't. We're a focus group. They don't come to us for advice. They come to us to say, "Hey, what do you guys think of this? I think that's an excellent idea. I think that's a horrible idea. Okay, we're going to do that." I just said it was a bad idea. What? I just said it was a bad idea, and I listed 20 reasons why it's a bad idea. And you're still doing it.
Oh.
Kind of like when they were trying to introduce new marks per DLC.
Oh no, when they were yeah.
Oh boy, oh my gosh. Whoever thought that was a good idea needs to go back to school.
Yeah. I actually know the whole story behind that, but I'm not sure I can actually tell it.
We can't say it because it's in our top secret place.
No, it was in a hallway discussion, but it was with one of the devs, Meps, me, and another council member. So I don't want to. Well, technically we were in a hallway, so anybody could have overheard us talking. I don't want to, risk a lawsuit. I don't want to get sued.
There you go.
Sorry.
Let's not do that. Moving on, we had the Marketplace Legends added to vendors. So that means that all the Marketplace Legends that you would see on the Marketplace can now be bought on the vendors if you're a member. Yeah, membership perks. You pay, be a member, and you can buy the marketplace. You can either buy them on the marketplace, and they're activated on all accounts, or you go buy the marketplace legends on the vendors, and they're unlocked on that character. So, either or.
I feel like a good idea would have been adding all the characters to the marketplace. So they give the option of, hey, if you don't feel like grinding the legends marks, you can buy just your character, getting all on your characters and stuff like that. Would have technically made them more money in the long run because that adds more legends into the marketplace.
Yeah. Okay. And then we also got the Season's Greetings event, the winter event that brought in the first event that brought in the stat clamping that everyone hated and I loved. Because, you know, these events are supposed to be fun, and they are fun, but they're not supposed to be put your face on your keyboard and roll around a bunch of times and just do stuff. It's not supposed to be that. It's supposed to be follow the mechanics and get stuff done. Which stat clamping has done that now. And I'm really happy about it. We're going to see it in the Valentine's Day event, which of course it's a new event, but and of course people still face roll. But I'm hoping we can fix that through testing because I want that fixed badly. I mean, the event was like 2 minutes, if that. But of course, it was fast. But there's things that I'm iffy about on it. But I mean, it was still fun. I just didn't expect to just, you know, face roll Mr. Freeze and call it a day. Just didn't. And then we also got Deathstroke added to Legend. He's now on the Legends list. And this isn't dual pistol Deathstroke that we first saw. Everyone voiced their opinion on the forums, on the stream, on Twitter, on Facebook, even Google+. For the people who somehow use Google+, which I shame you. Google+, paying the booty. So, Deathstroke.
I don't mind Google+. I don't have an issue with Google+. I don't know why everybody hates it.
If I want to reply on a comment and it won't let me, I have an issue. I have a big issue, and I blame Google+. Because now then I have to like tag the person in the comment and try and get the reply, and it's a whole cluster F. Just a whole cluster F.
I know.
So now Deathstroke is the one-hander with that tiny little one-handed sword that I looked at the picture and it was like this one-handed little floppy, like it looks so small compared to the guy. I'm like, that's needs to be bigger. Giggity. And that's what she said. And then finally, for the month of December, we got a free member gift. So if you were a member from, I think, November? Black Friday, November, I believe, all the way to December, you got a free aura. You got a free aura. It just shows up in your reclaim box and boom, free aura. There you go. So it does pay to be a member. You get free things. And I like free things. Because I'm American. And what's America? The land of the free. The land of the... Oh my god, that worked out so well. Holy crap.
I'm still waiting on veterans rewards.
Okay, that could work. So, that is your 2014 year in review. 4 DLCs in 1 year. Almost monthly updates. And June had 2 updates, so it kind of carried over. Somewhat. All in all, Super Patriot, how was 2014 for you?
2014 was good. I mean, other than, my wallet and phone getting stolen in SOE Live, I had a great time there. 2014, I mean, it was, good year for the game. Community got a lot of things and all that, as far as the content and everything goes. Lots of feedback was listened to, and devs gave a lot of the community a lot of things that they did want. Yeah, I mean, it was good. It was a good year. Good
Yeah,
year.
Yeah, I mean, 2014 was definitely the year the devs listened to the community on the forums, and yet, even though the devs did listen, the forums still cry out that the devs don't listen, which we obviously have so many things that happened that apparently they were just ignoring altogether. Vagrant, how was your DCUO 2014? You joined the SourceCast, isn't that neat?
Yeah, join the SourceCast. I enjoyed the game a lot this year. I thought it felt like this year brought more content than ever before to the game. I like for PC players, you press Y on your keyboard to get to your on-duty menu. And when I go to every single tab, it feels like there's much content under each tab. And it's just gonna get, the list is just gonna get longer and longer. I mean, for goodness sake, we are gonna have 7 raids for tier 6.
Yeah,
That's insane.
yeah.
I think that's not even counting the elite raid.
Yeah, I mean, of course, with all that, too, you got to look at everything that came with it. 7 tiers, 6 tiers of gear. I remember back when having 80 skill points was like you were a god on this game. You had life this game if you had 80 skill points. And now there's people with 202, 203, 204, up to 206, I believe. Now, it's
Look, we know Brittany doesn't have a life. We know, but we still love her regardless. Still love her. Or at least I do.
But and with the Legends PVE, that's made it possible to have over 211 now. That's if you get all those feats. We got another DLC coming up, and it was like probably at least 3 skill points, 3 or 4 skill points worth of feats involved in that.
Mm-hmm.
It's just there's a lot of content in this game. It's just people skip a lot of it.
Yeah.
And they don't go after those grindy feats. That we used to have to do back in the day. Because there was we could only run the raids once a week to get marks and gear out. So I don't know.
2014 was a very nice year for DCUO, especially on the gameplay. The War of the Light stuff has just been my favorite content, and Halls of Power. The rating for Halls of Power to me it's out. I mean, at the same time, I didn't run Nexus and Paradox when it came out. I ran them much later after all the mini nerfs. And I've heard the stories from Soups, from Faker, I've heard all the stories from people who have ran it, and I've seen all the videos for it. But when I look at the rating content now in the game, Halls of Power is where that's where the benchmark is. The Halls of Power rating has just been phenomenal. I've had so much fun rating in there, and I feel that we're ready for the next step. And I'm hoping that Amazon Fury Part 2 brings that next step to us. So the devs have been, and with MMOs, just like it's a learning process for the gamers, it's a learning process for the developers as well. They've had new technology come into their hands that they're able to do newer stuff. This new UI is coming out hopefully this year. Pez Fedora, the new head guy for DCUO, he brings a lot of PlanetSide 2 knowledge to DCUO, and I can't wait to see all the cool stuff that he's going to help bring to this game, to our game. So So 2014, you have been an amazing year. You've hit a lot of high notes. You, of course, hit some low notes. That's a given. Everything can't be perfect. But I can't wait to see what 2015 brings. I cannot. So, thank you all so much. I hope you guys did enjoy 2014. If you didn't, or if you want, go to the official forums and create a thread. I might create a thread. I don't even know. Just make a thread. 2014 in review. I have not seen that thread yet. Still haven't seen it. It's weird. I would have thought to have seen it or something. But anyways, you can find the SourceCast. All the episodes are in audio format. We are on iTunes, and you can also find them over at Trexlight.com. And you can find us on the social media, on Facebook and Twitter. Just type in DCUO SourceCast or type in SourceCast. And Super Patriot, where can we find you, sir?
You can, of course, find me at youtube.com/thedaddy'shouse. I am back posting videos. I've got a couple up here, and I know I'm a little bit behind. No, I thank you guys for pointing that out on my, Fire Weapon Mastery loadout video being a few months late. But, it's my video, and it's my channel. You can also find me on the Twitter at The Daddy's House there. I'm also on the Facebook, facebook.com/The Daddy's House. And you can occasionally find me streaming here in pixelated glory here on Twitch at twitch.tv/The Daddy's House. Vagrant, where can we find you at?
You can find me at YouTube/The Alpha Tester. I think I'm kind of gonna stop talking about my Facebook and my Twitter because I don't really use them for this YouTube anymore. So my YouTube is my main place that you're gonna find me at with all of my content because I'm kind of using my other YouTube channel a little bit more. But my main gameplay stuff is gonna be found at www.youtube.com/The Alpha Tester. Trex, where can we find you?
You can find me over at youtube.com/Trexlight. I do have some DCO videos coming out. I partake to other videos as well to get my esports casting career going. Gotta hit that when the thing is hot. You can also find me on Facebook at facebook.com/Trexlight, and especially on the Twitter at This Is Trex. I mean, that's like the #1 way you can contact me and talk to me is on Twitter. You can talk to me on Facebook too. I mean, I reply, but I am thoroughly enjoying Twitter. Thoroughly enjoying Twitter. Thoroughly. And I think that's really all. And of course, you can find me at my website at Trexlight.com. Doing some big adjustments to it later this year. Hopefully by the springtime, just doing a big facelift to it because it needs to be different. Kind of thing, it needs to be different. So, once again, thank you all so much for watching the 2014 year in review. I know it was a little bit long. We haven't been this long in quite some time. But it was a good episode. We shared some memories of 2014. It was good. It felt good. It felt right. Goodness.
Can't wait for 2015. Three new powers. I almost said players. 3 new powers. Experimental serums. I'm actually really.
Oh my god! I can't wait to get that. I can't wait to get that into my system. Oh, it's gonna be so good. Yeah, I'm gonna be jacked. Sorry, I don't know where that came from.
Odds are I'll play munitions though because I kind of want to go back to trolling. I miss it.
I do too.
I miss being a power battery.
See, and you accept who you are. You accept it. And just like I accept it, when I'm on my quantum, I accept. I am a power battery, and I am okay with it. So
yep,
good.
For sure.
So, thank you all so much for watching, and we'll see you guys next week for the DCUO SourceCast. And FNL will be coming back next week with the PvE challenge. So, be sure to also follow this Twitch channel, twitch.tv/Trexlight, and twitch.tv/DCUniverseOnline. So, thank you all so much for watching. Enjoy your weekend. It's going to be a great weekend. And if you're able to, hop on test server. Test some stuff. You know, testing is fun. It's always so much fun. And you guys have a great night.
All right. Y'all take care.
Later, guys. Later, guys. Later, guys. Later, guys. Later, guys. Later, guys. Later, guys.